Jay, first of all, can we have a little bit introduction of your names and where you're from, please?
Yes, of course. I'm Claudia. I'm from Mexico, and these two
I'm
are.
Valeria. I'm also from Mexico. I'm Paula, and I'm from Mexico too.
Hey, I'm Juan Carlos. Also.
Okay, first question, what are you guys doing here in China?
I work here.
Oh, you work here?
Yes, since
Okay.
2 years.
2 years?
Yes, 2 years already, and for at least 1 year more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what about them?
It's my last year of high school, so I'm graduating soon, hopefully.
Okay.
So yeah.
And
I'm studying.
Studying.
So yes.
she will start studying Chinese.
Oh, sorry to learn Chinese.
Yes, soon. Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah, well, I stay at home,
Okay.
like studying and doing
'Cause-
things from.
yeah, because I'm not sure, like usually you work here, right?
Yes.
So usually as like international assignees.
Exactly. Expat.
Yeah. And then you get to get your families come over.
Of
Exactly.
course, yeah.
That's how it works.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
And we get the budget for it. And it's a really nice opportunity
Okay.
for the family.
Okay. So before you come here, or before ever you heard about China, what is your impression? What do you think about China?
I already was here, and the first impression that I have the first time
Mm-hmm.
that is as first class country. Huh?
Okay, first class country.
In Mexico, we think, oh, China is too far away,
Right.
and we have a lot of, I would say, strong wrong ideas of what is China. But not for me. It's a really beautiful country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always
Okay.
pushing, always.
Work hard
Work
to,
hard,
to,
exactly.
to be more advanced.
That is the thing that I most impressed me. All the Chinese guys that I know, they are really hard workers. Everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah, that's just really nice.
Do you mind if I ask what industry you're working?
I work for Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Yeah. Psych.
Yeah.
Psych Volkswagen. Yes.
Okay. Because usually most of the Americans they go to America
Yeah.
for their first option.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay.
No, but the opportunity to come here was open, and I say, why not?
Okay. Okay. The next question. What do you think is the biggest challenge living in China, living in Shanghai?
Language.
Language.
Yeah, unfortunately, for us it's so difficult, and it's a shame because we would like to speak with Chinese people, but it's
Okay.
really hard.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
for
most,
us
most,
it's-
most of us want to speak English with you guys.
That's also situation, but now it is a really complicated language, totally different of what we know
Okay.
from the structure, from the tones. And if, for example, if I need to speak Chinese,
Okay.
I will need to stay only studying Chinese, and I cannot do that. I have
Okay.
to work. That's the problem. But I think if we could speak Chinese, that
Yeah.
would be great.
Yeah, like a perfect experience because we love China really.
Yeah,
It's
the
very
people
nice.
are also very nice.
Sometimes we see the signs and we ask, what is that saying? We don't know. No?
Yeah, fortunately, she studied to learn
Yeah,
Chinese.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
If it's okay if you guys don't want to ask, how much would you spend a year like in China, like as a family? Like, the living expenses, the food, the traveling, roughly like.
I have no idea. Maybe
I also
it's,
don't know, but I will say we don't go every weekend to the restaurants. We go maybe once a month, and when we have holidays, we go to travel. We travel in economy, and we go to 4-star hotels. I think
Okay.
we don't spend millions.
That much.
I think we do it in
yeah, we are trying to enjoy the experience.
Exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe we spend much money here than
Okay.
in Mexico,
Yeah.
of course, because
Yeah.
the
living
yeah,
standard
the living
is a
standard
little
is
bit higher,
higher.
yes.
Yeah, but not I will not say that really
That much?
No, I don't have any idea really.
Okay.
Not everything that I want.
Have you guys experienced any culture shocks?
Well, before here,
Yeah.
we lived in Germany.
In Germany? Oh. Okay.
And I think for me that as a Mexican, we have more common things
Yeah.
with Chinese people than in Germany. So
Oh,
my
okay.
shock was a little bit harder in
Okay.
Germany than
Than
here.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little bit it's strange, but it's
What
like
about
that.
the girls?
Well, we came here during COVID,
Okay.
so the measures here were really strict. So that was like a big jump to get used to.
Right.
But I mean, I go to an international school, and I have a lot of classmates that are like half Chinese, and they're very hardworking,
Okay.
and it's kind of a little bit hard to live up to it because they work very hard. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but they're very nice people. I'm very happy here to make this.
Okay, what about
Yeah,
you?
no, same one.
thing?
Honestly, same
And
thing.
driving is really interesting. Driving is crazy. You
Yes.
have to look every way, not only in the way that the signs are
Right,
saying,
right.
but you have to say also in that way.
How about the driving conditions in Mexico?
It different, but I guess that the people is we don't have too many
Vehicles,
vehicles
and
in the streets.
scooters.
Exactly.
Scooters
Like
also, yeah,
And,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, our city in Mexico is very small,
Oh,
so
If you
it's
compare
not,
with
yeah,
any smaller,
yeah,
with
yeah,
any
yeah.
city from China.
Yeah, Mexico City is so big, but
Yeah,
we
Mexico
don't.
City is
Yeah, we live in another city that is
Okay.
very small, we can say.
But it's totally different.
Yeah.
The way of driving in China, in Germany, and Mexico, totally different.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, what's your name again?
My name is Jay.
Jake,
Thank you.
nice to meet
What
you.
you
Nice
were
to meet
studying
you.
in the US?
Yeah, I study in the U.S.
In which city?
In Kentucky, a small city.
Okay, you come from the federal.
The local, the more
That was
more
real-
local,
that was
more
real America,
yeah,
real
yeah, not
America.
like the big cities.
Did
real
you enjoy
farmers.
there?
What?
Did you like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's kind of like a
What
retirement
do you
life.
prefer, here or there?
Yeah, of course, prefer here. Here you can go to the like the nice quiet peace place,
to the country.
but there is like you always living in a quiet place.
Yeah.
Not much options. You can do
Yeah.
nothing after dark.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Very good.
any other things you would like to ask me? Since I
No,
ask
no.
you a lot of questions.
No, it's
We only recommend you to go to Mexico. It's a beautiful country.
Okay, what city?
Puebla.
Bu-
Puebla,
Puebla.
It's only
Yes.
1 hour from Mexico City, and that's the city where we come.
South, north.
center.
South from Mexico City.
Okay.
1 hour.
Okay, what would you recommend it to do?
You have to visit all the downtown.
Okay,
and,
the downtown.
and eat.
And
Yeah, the
any
food is
any food you would like
mole.
to recommend.
Mole poblano.
Mole. It's delicious.
Very
what
good.
kind of?
It's something like
Like a
mixture
sauce?
sauce from chocolate and different
Chili.
Chocolate and chilies.
Yeah.
Chocolate and chilies.
Yeah.
Chocolate and cheese.
That's a good
Sweet
combination.
and yeah,
Delicious.
yeah.
My
Okay.
best dish.
Okay, the only or the two Mexican food that I know is tacos,
Tacos.
and Chipotle.
Chipotle. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those are the things that I know
Mole.
about Mexico. Mole.
You have to try mole.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much
Nice
for your
to meet
time.
you.